Greetings, Commanders! Alright, we're doing a too long didn't read up front because this can be a complicated subject. Before we get into the complicated stuff, I just want to hit you guys with the facts at the beginning, and then you can reference this video later or use it how you want. Okay, there's two types of ways you have to factor getting first strike, right? There's two types of combats when it comes to rules. There's fighting on a ship or tile, and then there's fighting in a capital or stronghold, like in Galactic Battle or on the server on capitals. So, the rules are as follows. If you are the higher level commander and you are attacking a stronghold, it doesn't matter if you're higher or lower level. If the person you're attacking in the stronghold has never defended the stronghold yet, but they're already in the base, they're already defending the stronghold, if they've never had to fight yet, they will get first strike. It doesn't matter what level they are. It doesn't matter what level you are. If you're defending a capital or stronghold and you haven't successfully defended it once yet, you will get first strike. It's important to know. There's a lot of reasons and anecdotes about that. After your first successful defense, you will always have second strike if you're the defender in the capital. It doesn't matter what level you are or your opponent is. If you're an attacker and you know your opponent has already successfully defended the capital once, you will always have first strike. Okay? Now, that's the complicated bit. The easy bit is if you're attacking somebody's ark or tile, the highest level commander goes first. If you're the same level commander, you're both level 60, the defender always goes first. It doesn't matter if that person has successfully defended their tile or ship 50 times in a row. If you're the same level and you're the defender, you will always get first strike. It's that simple. Two sets of rules. Capitals and strongholds are one set. Ships and tiles are another. It's balanced like that for reasons, and we'll go into that later in this video, but that's the too long didn't read. I'll see you after the jump. Many Ark of War players ask me, Melt, how do I get first strike? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So, first strike is a combat maneuver, if you will, that basically says you get the first attack. Of course, that's important because if you have an awakening skill, it hits multiple troops, or you get to soften your opponent each round going down the cascade. I'm going to show you a quick replay here. It's not exactly that. It's quite the opposite. So I'm going to be attacking into a level 20 monster. As you can see here in this replay, my hoodoo above my head here says level max, right? That means he's level 60 or something. You cannot get any higher level once your, warp gate reaches level 21. So commander skill level cap at level 21 is 60 on your commander. So the maximum level 60, that's my commander, he's level 60. I'm going against a level 20 monster whose level is also max, right? Max. So, since I am attacking into the monster, he is going to have first strike. He is the defender, so he has defender's advantage and he gains first strike. Easy enough, that's simple enough. If you're the attacker, you're at the disadvantage, you get to choose the troop march and your opponent gets to go first because they're defending. I don't know, maybe it's like a sportsmanship thing. So there you go, he goes first, he misses, then I go after. Now, if it was the other way around and he attacked into me and I had first strike, you'll notice that I didn't kill all of his troops. So that means if I were to hit him once, on my first turn, I would have softened him up, taken off half of his troops, or depending on your fight, maybe different. And then he would go, but he would have to attack with the slot that survived my first attack, and it would be a diminished slot. And essentially, that's one of the primary reasons that first strike is important, because you get to soften your opponent up because your slot gets to attack their slot first each time. The exception to that is, of course, when you kill the entire slot, and then they have no troops to act, so it automatically goes to the next slot. Now, there are some weird exceptions that can happen, like if you are garrisoning an ally and you don't have any troops left on slot 1 because another person killed them, because you can't march with an empty slot 1. If someone killed all the troops in slot 1, then when it's your turn to act first, you will attack in slot 2. I don't know why I'm throwing that in there. That's not really the point of this video. Let's get back to primary and first striking. So, when you're the defender, you have advantage. You get to attack first when you're being attacked. That's when you're on someone's hull. That's when you're on a capital or a stronghold in Galactic Battle. The rules are different for a rally. I'm not going to go into rally rules That's another video. But if you're in the capital, it's your first time here, you're just sitting in the capital, and someone comes and attacks you, you get first strike. Now, what's great about capital and first strike is it doesn't matter if you're level 60 or lower level. Remember how I was saying earlier that in this battle, he was the defender, we had the same level, he got first strike? Well, if I attacked a monster that wasn't level 20, that was that wasn't level 60 like my hoodoo, and he was level, say, 54, then I would have first strike. Even though they're the defender, even though they're the advantage, when it comes to combat, the highest level commander goes first, okay? The rules, I guess I should cover that. The rules of how first strike works is like this. The highest level commander has first strike in a fight. If they're the same level, the defender gets first strike. If they're the same level and the defender is defending a stronghold or capital and that defender has already defended once... Oh, wait a minute. No, got to redo that. I don't need to reshoot the video. Okay. And when you're in a fight, the highest level commander strikes first. If you're in a fight and the highest level commander has been defending a garrison and he's already successfully defended once, I'm sorry, not a garrison, a stronghold, then the attacker, doesn't matter what level the attacker is, even if it's a lower level with lower tier troops and lower leadership, none of that stuff matters. If the defender has already successfully defended the capital once, no matter what, the next attacker will have first strike. So, that's really the long and short of it. I don't need to put a bunch of replays out there to prove it. What I'm going to do in this replay is show you that this commander is level 26. You see right above my head? He was the defender right there. Right, level 26. He was the defender. Even though it's a monster, you can treat him like a player. I am attacking into him. He should have first strike, but I'm a higher level. So I get to go first. And, of course, I get the advantage of going first. I destroy everything. Now, with Awakenings, that's even better. But anyway, where are the exceptions? Well, where are the exceptions? So why this matters. During the kill event weekend, a lot of players like to do one-slot busts on their allies. Like, just, hey, someone garrison me. I'm going to fight. And they're like, well, if I put troops like this on someone's garrison, right, if I send this to an ally or I send this on myself, I'll have first strike. Well, and no matter what, at least I'll do some kind of damage before I get destroyed. But unfortunately, that is just not the case. You have to be the same level or higher than the attacker to get first strike. Now, the ongoing problems with our lag is slowing us down here, but there we go. That was quick. Okay. So what I mean is here we go. Take the garrison. One slot bus. There we go. Let's just say you wanted a low risk march. You want to send this to yourself or on an ally. Level 60. There we go. So I'm level 60. No matter who attacks me, I will always be the same level or higher than anyone on my server because I'm a max level. I will always have first strike. But if I was level 54 on this hoodoo, like I was in a level 60 hoodoo, if the commander wasn't leveled up all the way, if an opponent sent a higher level commander, technically they would get first strike, which would probably destroy that little march there. And that changes the game. So this matters because a lot of low-level players will try to pick up a rock or a bullet, ignore tier suppression commander, and start garrisoning their allies and realize real quickly that Awakenings destroy tier 1. So you're not getting any value out of rock and bullet if you're just, a level 14 hull versus a level 20 player who has level 50 or higher commanders. They will always first strike you. It doesn't matter if you're a defender. So unfortunately, that's a tough thing to realize. Now, you can still use rock and bullet when you want to attack capitals. Because if the opponent has defended once, like I said earlier, then if they've defended once, you can always get first strike. And in order to make sure they've defended once, all you have to do is just take a weenie commander, a level 1 commander, and march to the capital first. Wait 12 seconds. It's 8 seconds, but call it 12 seconds just for lag's sake. And then follow behind with the march you want to have first strike. And that way, your weenie can get there, lose the fight, take away the first strike of the defender because they've now had a battle, and then your important march comes behind it. Now, you want to make sure that when you march to a capital, you're the only one that's attacking the capital at the same time, because if your army is still attacking the capital while your next army arrives, it'll actually get booted. You can't have 2 garrisons in one capital at a time. So that's pretty much the attacking video, guys. That applies to capitals. That applies to strongholds and galactic battle. It's real simple. Highest level commander always gets first strike, unless that commander is fighting in a capital and has already successfully defended the capital once. That's it. That's the order of operation. Highest level commander goes first, unless they're defending a capital and they've already successfully defended it once. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Now, the rallies are different. Rallies are based on leadership and total power of the march, I think. That's not really explored. We don't use it too much, but maybe a video to come in the future. If you know all the secrets of the rally, put it in the comments below. I don't think I need to revisit this concept. It's not too difficult. I think that was enough anecdotes. If I missed anything, please let me know. If you haven't joined the Line community, the Discord community, the Reddit community, check the description below for those invites. Join us, guys. There's a lot going on. I don't make videos about everything that comes across Ark of War content, so if you're not a part of those communities, you're missing out on a lot. You know you play the heck out of this game. You may as well download the social apps and join in. You don't have to participate. You can lurk for a while. There's plenty of lurkers out there. Hell, 90% of you guys are lurkers, but that's fine. You guys are here. You're a part of it. We're growing, and that's why we do this thing, guys, so we don't have to play alone. So thanks for watching. My name is Melt, and remember, peace is bad for business.